Hey y'all, sorry we're late. You know, as somebody who prides themselves on being punctual, I was late today, but that's because you know how your kids don't ever need nothing from you until you're about to do something. So that's kind of what happened to me, but that's okay because we're about to pull up and do the show anyways. So if y'all come in here, thank y'all for joining or whatever. And your public service announcement tonight will be that, for ladies and gentlemen, just know that white liquor tells women it's time to cry, and dark liquor tells men it's time to go fight everybody on the dance floor. So just be careful out there, you know. You're coming off a long weekend. Hopefully all of y'all stayed out of jail or had somebody close to you that could bail you out quickly. Yeah. They were talking about how people in jail, they were in there for that national broadcast, emergency broadcast. They got caught in there with their phones out. I was like, man, that's crazy. Can you imagine you sitting there chilling? You got the perfect hiding spot for your phone. And then bam, that emergency broadcast comes out. Your John is blaring. And the CEOs want to know who that is. But they making all that noise. What up, Meech? Man, we was late, man. What's his name? Right before I come on, Malachi's like, hey, Dad, right before you get on, can you do something for me? So I took a few extra minutes to get him situated before I came on. So that's why I'm late. And I'm pretty sure Mitchell and Don was probably waiting for me, probably trying to wonder where I was at and what I was doing. That's probably why they're not here. Let me see if I can get them where they are. Because if not, be me and you, Mitch. You know what I'm saying? We out here. we can work through some stuff, you know what I mean? Let me see where Mitchell is at. You know what I'm saying? There we go. So that's kind of what happens, you know. Every time you try to do something, it's time for your kids to ask questions. So I'm trying to get on Discord, which, if you don't know, if you play video games, your kids play video games, Discord is kind of how you do a video game chat. I don't know, man. I just have questions about that with kids because you never know who they're trying to talk to. You never know who they're trying to talk to. Back in our day, when you got on those online chats, man, that was a good way to get snatched up. You know what I mean? That was a good way to get less than found. So I've been wanting to ask extra questions before I be helping them get on these video game chats. But so we went through that process, and he's on there now. So anyway, while we wait, we can talk about some things. Let's talk about something miscellaneous, like the fact that women are killing the linen game, man. I wonder if men agree with that. That women in their households, if you go visit a girl's house, man, her bed linen is just so much better than yours. And it's like, where y'all getting this stuff from, man? Like, we got to be shopping at the same places. I go to Target, you know. I go to these nice places. Why I can't find none of these linens y'all be finding? So we got to get better, fellas. We cannot allow women to kill us in the linen game the way that they're doing. Their beds are just way more comfortable. They be finding the right, the bed, the thing that go on top of the bed, not a comforter, but the pillow tops. You know what I mean? Women be having the pillow tops. That's crazy, man. We got to get on our bed game, fellas. Let's get on our bed game. Let's get better at that. There's no reason they should be beating us like that. Okay? Come on, laying on a prison cot because you just ain't take the time. All right? So that's one thing. Yeah, we already talked about the way the liquor makes everybody feel, but I be feeling like it's telling me I should go dance. The brown liquor be telling me I should go dance because, it's time. You know? Shoot, I be feeling like Whitney Houston. I want to dance with somebody. Don't gotta be nobody that loves me. You know, what other things happened? I guess when I was younger, it probably made me feel like I wanted to fight. But that's the thing, yeah. So when I was younger, it definitely did. So it just depends when you get older. You know? As you get older, it makes you feel differently, fellas. Be aware of that as well. I saw that thing the other day. They said prostitution. It was a video where a bunch of people in Japan, a bunch of women, were getting interviewed, and they were talking about how they feel about prostitution. And apparently in Japan it's acceptable, where, women will say if you cheat on them with a regular person, they'll ask you why you didn't go to a prostitute. Get Mitch in. Taking his time. But yeah, man, the women will say, you cheated on me, why didn't you just go to a prostitute? Why did you have to cheat? Meaning it's not the same thing. It's not the same thing to them. I thought that was very interesting. That's the thing that's going on in Japan. It's not even considered cheating. They said it's forgivable. There's nothing wrong with it. Like, they're very open to it. I just thought that was crazy, because I know that's not the case in America. I can tell you that with certainty. Trying to add people into the live. That's why you get these delays. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. Oh, we got one. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Is it clear or is it like crazy?
It's very clear.
Okay, good. I don't know what happened last week. That was a fluke. I ain't got no headphones on. I didn't do nothing different. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Crazy. Then you got Mitch, who had just said that he was unable, but I don't believe that's true, because they always be saying that. All right, if y'all joining in on the live broadcast, if you're the first couple people in here, man, you're eligible to be our fourth, right? To be our special guest for the evening. So I'm gonna go down the list and start sending some invites out. We gonna see what we end up with.
Really?
Mitch was the first one here.
I really hope none of my followers join this.
Mitch Daniels. Where's Mitch at? Where did he go? Because
it just takes a long time for it to. Can y'all hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh.
You said you hope none of your call your colleagues?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this is clear. A lot of clarity this evening.
There we go.
This is new.
We're gonna start with who's this? Frank Hamed? I don't know who that is.
I already don't like him.
Don't.
He's already getting on there.
Don't do that.
I already don't like him. I already don't like him. Whoever it is, I already don't like it. I had a long day today. I am extremely sleepy. So I'm here for it.
Oh, you're fine.
Trying to study.
You're using the Navy. Sleep is something you used to do. Yeah.
I'm trying to get sick, so it's awesome.
Trying to just
my body's shut down. My body's just
trying to go ahead and call out.
Shut down on me. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
So
you know what? I'm gonna keep trying to add people if they come to come. I'm just add one by one and see who ends up on here. But
is cool, huh? So prostitution is cool.
In Japan, they were saying that it's not considered cheating.
What?
It's not considered cheating. So.
It's not considered cheating.
Prostitution.
Man gets a prostitute.
What do you mean?
In Japan, they did a video and they were doing street interviews, and they were asking the women in Japan how they felt about prostitution. And essentially, they were like, I don't feel any kind of way about it. And they were like, well, what if your man went to a prostitute? They were like, okay, cool. And they was like, what if he cheated on you with a regular girl? And they would be like, we all heard about that. And they would ask, the question would be, why didn't you just go to a prostitute? I was like, what?
Well, we talked about that, right?
We talked about that before? I don't remember that conversation.
No.
I do not remember that at all.
Right. I kind of explained the thought the female when they're cheated on. You know what I'm saying? It's like.
What do you think about that? So let's talk about that specifically.
Like you rather, right? I'm not saying this is me, but it's almost like you rather he just doesn't know the bitch than it to be
Uh,
some talking to for like a year. They finally decide to hook up because they wanted to figure out if it was some chemistry. He took her out to eat. They had a great night. Versus,
I see what you're saying.
hey, can you suck my dick? All right.
Whoa, we're trying to monetize.
Jesus, dog. Jesus. Out the gate. Out the gate.
It's fine. This won't be the show that takes us over the top, but that's fine. Yeah, man. I don't know that I would feel the same way on the inverse, but we're men, so that's how that is.
It's interesting to me that women don't want a man to have the relationship type of thing. They want it to be just something that happened one time. I met her one night and that was it.
Yeah.
The moment that you dedicated any time to this other woman, that's what pisses them off.
Yeah. I'm just I don't know what she did. She just went
She started
crazy.
off with the bang, I'll say that.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, man. And the internet was on fire, so I don't know what happened there.
Yeah.
Question.
Correct.
Boom. Oh, okay. Here's the thing. I realized for myself that I like and respect the woman most when I first meet them, right? And it's only over time and through her talking that I begin to lose respect and start liking them less than I used to. Because they say things, that I can't get with and that I don't respect. And then I'm like, so I go from liking you as much as I'm ever going to progressively. Now, it could end right here. And I still like you a lot. You know what I mean? But or it could get to where I have to ghost you now. I can't talk to you anymore. But that's how I go. I realize that's my process. Is I like you the most here before you start talking. And then when you start talking, you go down as you say things that I can't get with more and more. I was wondering if women are like that.
It's ass backwards.
What do you mean?
Like you're supposed to build up, not build down.
I was just gonna ask the same thing. I'm like, okay, so is there ever an instance where you build up and down?
I can't think of one. That's how I came to the conclusion. Because here's the thing, when I say stuff, it's with a lot of thought. Like I've thought about this for probably more time than I probably ought to have. There's probably more important things going on in my life that I probably should have been thinking about, and I decided to choose this. And I really couldn't think of a time where it was not true, or a situation where the opposite was true. Where, okay, maybe I normally do this, but maybe this particular time worked the opposite way. I can't think of not one situation.
We're polar opposites. I don't like them in the beginning at all. Like at all. We have to build, like, if you're pretty cool, like I'll like you a little bit, but we gotta grow. See, the problem is not the problem. The thing with you, Joshua, is you give everybody the benefit of the doubt. You think, oh my gosh, she's so awesome, and then you allow her to strike herself out. Me, she's coming in at a disadvantage already. Like I'm already.
Everybody don't like you. You're a liar.
I don't like you. I don't like nothing about you. I don't like you. And then she's like, "Oh my God, I'm different." And then she shows me that she's different. You give everybody like just the chance. So yeah. That's probably true. I think both are wrong. I think if we came together and like mushed it together, that would probably be it. If you just start off with the girl being perfect, and me start off with her being a lion, trifling heifer, and then trying to work her way up, that's probably not. It's backwards.
We're both failing, so it really doesn't matter.
Fail miserably. Both single as fuck.
I think personally, I've experienced both. Right? There's been instances where I'll meet somebody, and I'm like, "Oh, he's like very handsome," and then he opens his mouth. He's like, "Yeah, because I got 3 cars and 5." And then I'm like, "Okay, wait. You know what? So a situation like that's where, I thought you were here, but you really turned out to be here. And then I've experienced situations where, okay, he's very handsome. And then I talk to him and he's talking about the moon, the stars, and everything in between. And I'm like, wow, he's really cool. So, yeah.
No, he's full of shit. Is what
Yeah.
he is. That's what he is.
Sounds to me like.
That man is full of shit. That's
Yeah.
what that is. I'll tell you off top. That
Yeah.
man is absolutely full of shit.
Yeah.
That.
I know what I mean.
I don't understand
Yeah, I don't know.
women. Like, I don't know how you get each other, how we go back to trusting each other anymore. Because I think everyone's been through so much stuff to where it's like the moment you feel an inkling. Go ahead.
I need your Apple ID and your password. That's what I need.
And a password.
And then I can trust you. And then I can trust you.
Dang. I mean, I guess. I'm thinking,
No,
I don't know, yeah, I guess like you said, I come into it trusting off the rip. I just assume you're a good person because everything you showed me said that you're a good person. And I typically don't even spend time on people that I am not like really attracted to, have a lot of chemistry with. Like I don't even talk to them very long. So if I have a bunch of chemistry with you, I already find you attractive, and you know I feel like you're generally a good person. I'm probably just gonna give you the benefit of the doubt until you start talking. Until you start telling me about the one time, so and so, and then you did a thing, and then oh man, like, yeah, no, I can't give it that.
Thanks, though.
You see,
That's the thing. Minister, can you at least give me this? Do you, when you listen to women tell you stories, especially stories about exes, do you put yourself in that dude's shoes? Do you say to yourself, if that were me, how would I have felt?
anytime any woman starts off with a conversation about somebody, another dude, I immediately stop listening. I'm like, this has got nothing to do with how we're going to benefit each other and like that. But I think that if it's a learning thing, like my ex did this, well, if that's what you feel like you need in life, crazy idea. Go back there. But I don't know. It all depends. I don't, like any girl I've dated, I don't bring up my ex because it's like, unless it's something like, there's like a natural occurrence, something like that. But just I'm not thinking about my ex when I'm with my new partner. That doesn't come to me. Side note, you don't know what Dom asked for a second ago. You know what? You not having an iPhone, an Apple ID, and Apple ID password, that links all of your stuff together. All of your pictures on your iPad, on your phone, on your Apple TV.
Absolutely.
Everything is in your life is connected. That's why when you asked for it, I got quiet. I'm like, no.
Will she be able to see your internet search history?
Listen, that's the next level. Like
it
depends. So here's the crazy. Like if I look up a site on my phone, it goes to my iPad. So if you just on my iPad, I'm like, what is this? I'm like, I was going through something at that point. So I was going through a little something. But no,
that was a rough time in my life. I was feeling a certain kind of way.
I needed a certain level of filth to get me where I wanted to go. But
that's what I think. I'd have been good with all of it. You could have my pictures, text messages, whatever. It's all before you anyway. But as soon as you start looking at search histories, it's like, look.
I don't understand this about women. Why do women want the passwords and that stuff? What is it? What are you gonna do? You gonna get mad and stay, or you gonna get? We've had this conversation. What do you need it for? What does it do for you? See, I don't like that. See that whatever type thing.
I'm gonna get mad.
Whatever type.
I don't know. Am I gonna get mad and leave? I don't know. Just give it to me, like I have. Thank you.
No, I just give it to you. Like I'm giving you.
I can't let you get the search history.
Because that's none of your damn business. That's none of your damn business. All right. My Apple ID. Now I'm looking at Dom. I gotta reset my shit. Hey, like, look, who is this? Like, that's nobody, man. Damn.
I don't care. You got all that stuff, man. Just
I don't want to be hiding nothing, but it's just like you just want all of my life. You want to have access to it. And I don't like that. Like anytime you want to look at something, like why? There are no hoops you got to go through. Did I crack my screen? Yeah, I don't like that.
Anyway, that was just my point. Is that I feel like I like people the most at the beginning, and as we go along, I like them less and less. But it doesn't mean that I completely dislike them at some point just because they keep talking. But like I said, they can definitely talk themselves out of a relationship with me.
Quick question: do you dislike them enough to not have sex with them?
At the beginning? Well, you talk about during the whole time?
During.
Yeah. Yeah, there are people that can say certain things that would be like, okay, absolutely not. Because, you know, for me, it's people who say things that make me believe that having sex with them is flat out dangerous. Like, you would do anything. You know what I'm saying? With anyone. And having sex with you is probably flat out dangerous. Like, you're really rolling the dice with this one.
Here's where you and I are different. I feel like here's where you and I are so different. Here's where you and I are different.
What?
I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can push her a little bit. You can do some stuff with her. You know what I'm saying?
Man. Nah, because you got to think. Some of them giants, man, they be doing stuff with dudes that be on both sides. It's like, that's dangerous, buddy.
You really do be on that. Girls, they sleep with dudes that sleep with dudes. I don't know where
that is a thing, brother. And if you look at statistics, like I do, about where the infections are happening, that's the fence that's the fence.
What is it?
Women that sleep with dudes that sleep with dudes. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that is a thing that is happening. If you ain't never been to Atlanta.
That's crazy.
Like, knowingly?
Yeah. And the thing is, there's nothing wrong with none of that. Y'all do what y'all want to do. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying everybody that's involved in that life knows that that's dangerous.
Yeah, there's so much stuff that can be. Yeah.
So that's my thing.
We don't have to get into it, but it's definitely.
That is crazy.
That's the thing. Also, it's nothing about the morality of it or none of that. No. It's strictly about the health considerations.
Unhealthy.
Yeah.
Not tea. That's what it's about.
Straight up. So that's my thing, man. Even with cheating and infidelity and all that stuff, man. I mean, they're cheating with dudes that they don't know. They don't know him, or they don't know him well. They know him from work or whatever. Come to find out, homeboy sleeps with dudes. Oh, now you find out after the fact, but you come home to me acting like it's funny what you did. Yo, that's why, dudes be getting them in prison? Yo, because you got to think about that. Like, you don't know this dude. You don't know what he's doing. And you bring that home to me like it's funny. It's funny? Yo.
Why are you so passionate about this? What you got something you want to talk about? Because I feel like.
All right. I'm sorry.
Because you went high to the left on that, like real quick. Like, I was like, I'm ready to talk. You want to talk? I'm ready to talk.
That's something to be concerned about for sure.
Yeah. Infidelity, that's disloyalty stuff. Can't happen, y'all. We gotta get back. Let me invite two other people and see what they show up. If they show up. Now we're gonna try.
I don't think cheating is as rampant as we perceive it to be. I think that the way that the internet is set up, I think what is that face you're making?
It's definitely rampant.
What did you say?
I don't think cheating is as rampant as people like it to be.
How about that, Dom? What are you talking about? What are you even watching? What makes you feel that way?
Oh, you asking me?
Anybody who feels Mitch is the one that feels that way. Me and you are obviously on the same accord. What makes you feel like it's not as rampant? What have you seen?
If you I think it's highlighted every time I see it. Maybe it's just highlighted. I do be listening to them college confessions. The girls be like, "I've been with my boyfriend for 6 months and I've had sex with 4 of his friends." I'd be like, "That shit's crazy." Like I'd be like, "That's
everywhere."
Maybe I'm trying to see the best in people. But if cheating is the way that it
that's
is,
so funny.
It's more rampant, even in the marriage community. Like people who are married, those are the ones being like so hard.
Yeah. Well, there was a time. There was a time.
I might have dabbled.
And you know what's crazy? I'm gonna be honest. That was such a good look for me. That was such a good look for me.
It's almost like a requirement. Like you want to be a cheater? Okay. Well, there's one thing you need. Are you married? Okay. You can be a cheater. It's almost like, and it's crazy.
It does. I just think that it was not easy. I just think that
it's that saying, man, that it ain't nobody more single in this world than a married person. Ain't nobody more single in this world than somebody that's married.
I don't.
Married people will say it, boy.
Here's the thing. I think I had a bad experience because I was in the military with it, and they do not know how to be faithful in the military. Like it is a cold game. Like it's a cold game. But I didn't think the civilian side was that crazy. But these, and you know what's crazy, and I'm not trying to, it be the dudes, but it be the women. Though. Like, they really, it be, and they so it's not even nonchalant. It's just they do with
Yeah.
like almost
Oh,
a
you
lack
can't
of
even,
empathy.
you cannot rate cheating in the military and say, "Oh my God, it was the women." I mean, of course,
No,
y'all,
it's both sides.
because
It's
it was
both
like
sides.
it was like one female to like 50 males. Okay, if you're in a typical military organization, right? So it's gonna seem like this. It's gonna seem like women are cheating hella more, but it's only one of me. It's 50 of y'all. So no, all y'all want me.
I mean, that's one way to put it.
Whatever wine you drinking, put it down. Whatever wine you got in your hand, like okay.
I don't drink.
That's one way to put it. I mean,
I get it.
I would just say that, yeah, I'll agree that the
So
cheating period is rampant.
Well, yeah.
it's whack. It's whack. It's whack. So do I get married to get a girlfriend? Because if I don't want nobody trying to have sex with my damn wife, I don't want that.
Yeah.
So maybe not.
So
I
Could you
can't
admit? Oh, go ahead, Dom. Go ahead, Dom. I'm sorry.
this I'm gonna read this little conversation. Hold on. This is not my conversation, by the way. This
Uh-huh.
all right.
Uh-huh.
So someone commented on a story. A guy commented on a girl's story, and wait. No, so she commented on his story, and she was like, "You got to try this one taco truck on the east side. You'll never eat another taco." Here's the guy. LOL. You must gonna take me on a date. The female, laughing my ass off. Ain't you in love? Finna get married soon? The guy. Did I ask about them 3 kids? So, and she said, "Did I ask you to bring me somewhere?" I just want to highlight this very sassy behavior because she didn't ask him to take her nowhere. All right, you know what I'm saying? And then he low key asked her in this one little conversation, asked her if she was gonna take him on a date, in love, about to get married. And then when he calls him on it, he's like, "I didn't ask about 3 kids." Like, I also didn't ask you to take me out, but here you are in my DM.
I was hoping that he called the kids ugly at some point. That would be funny.
I was hoping he went ham. I was hoping he was gonna go ham.
Sassy behavior from getting turned down.
That's guys do that, man.
I can tell you why. Look, this whole men being sassy, I can tell you where that came from. I think that there has been a little bit of a over course correction about how men do things when it comes to anything masculine. So there is toxic masculinity that's been running the world.
Yeah.
So men was like, okay, so y'all don't like this, so let's correct it. So men overcorrected. Now just like now it ain't hot girl summer, it's city boy summer, and it's like it's overcorrected. So it's like you got to find a yin and a yang. I personally like some of the sassy stuff that I be seeing from dudes because I be like, that's how that feels. Like that's how that feels. And it's like kind of the inverse of it. I think it's gonna course correct back because I mean, especially for like what is it, October? So yeah, it's time for.
Well, I think guys be acting like that because we be raised by y'all.
That is also so true.
You know what I'm saying?
Also
now that dude is probably got a single mother household. He probably seen his mom clap back like that more than once.
So he probably typed it and said, "Ooh, I got it."
You know what I mean?
Gotta ask. Ooh, gotta ask.
Ooh, I know that right here, right? That's where. Yeah, I know.
Because I'm finally at the point to where I really, I'm at the point of I care again. I want to understand what women want because the way that women talk about things.
No, you don't. You do not care.
I care more than I did.
Jesus
I care
Christ.
more than I did.
Literally sitting on here lying. That's crazy.
I'm not. I do care. I care. No, because I care. I care a little bit. I care a little bit.
That's dumb.
She
You
said,
don't.
no, you don't. You don't. You don't. I do care about. That's why we do this podcast, because I care about women. I don't want to dog. I don't want to see y'all get dogged out. I don't want to dog you out. So we're just trying. We're here to help. No, see, you're batting your eyes. You look gorgeous, but I'm not trying to dog nobody. I'm just giving them what they need, and sometimes that's what they need. However, I want to understand what women want, because I'm trying to understand the things that y'all say versus the actions that some of you may do.
Literally, folks, if you would go back to the last episode, I literally was on here explaining to these guys what women would like, even on a first date. And this man sat here and said that I was crazy. But he wants to tell you tonight that he cares what we want. That is a lie, because I was speaking to women last week and you're not hearing me.
Dom, you're missing something. Dom, that's what you want. You don't speak for all. That's what you want.
Right.
I'm talking about Gigi saying this man is a liar. He's a liar. He's a thief.
I got the receipts.
He's a liar. He's a liar and a thief. No. I want us to come together again. I want us to get better.
I also gave him another little nugget of information by telling him women want the Apple ID and password, but you see he's not budging on that, right? He does not care what you want. And I rest my case.
You want to invade my life. That's what you just asked to do. Give me your Apple ID and Apple ID password. You didn't say, may I have? You said, give it up. Like, who you talking to? Like, no. The password. Like, no. I said, no. I don't know.
When you saying that you wanna know all of these things, did you have specific questions for Dom about why women do certain things?
I don't think women understand why they do half the things that they do.
Nah.
Because I ain't trying to cap. I ain't trying to cap.
That's
because
real.
a woman will do something and it'll be bullshit. But they'll rationalize the shit in their mind and be like, I did that because of this, and none of it. Like,
you ever talking so contradictory tonight.
Uh-oh.
So what did I say that wasn't true? Right there. What did I say that wasn't
real?
Go ahead.
I got a question.
What?
I'm sorry. If y'all were going, I thought y'all were just bantering.
Yeah. What?
Okay.
What's up?
No.
We're just gonna do away with it.
I'll take a question.
Here's a question.
Please.
So you said the other night, Dom, you said that women choose men for looks because they're not thinking long term, right? So normally y'all end up in long term relationships, but that's not what you were planning for, thinking about, or it just kind of happened.
Not usually, yes, because women want to be found. We're not usually the go out to find. Yes.
So that's the thing. That was my question. Is like, do you feel like that is because women aren't choosing men long term because they don't get to? You don't have. That's not the thing that you get to do.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
That's interesting.
I have quick question. Why don't women shoot they shot more?
I don't know. I ain't got nothing to do with that because I definitely be shooting from that.
You can stop crying with it. Just turn around and just know it's going in.
And I be
when you say shoot your shot, walking past me, looking at me and blinking and keep walking. That's not shooting your shot. You walk up, you say hello, okay.
Shoot my shot, like pull up on you. Like, you want to grab a drink sometime. Shoot my shot. Absolutely.
Grab what? Grab what?
Grab a drink.
Women would be more successful. Women would be so much more successful with that. Men are not hard to bag.
Very much so.
Hard to bag.
Men are not hard to bag.
But that means that's like proposing to a dude. Like, yeah, you could probably pull it off. He'd probably say yes, because I ain't doing nothing next Tuesday. But it cheapens it. Makes it worse. Like, you had to propose to him. He didn't choose you. You kind of, forced him into it.
By shooting.
And well, it's not just by shooting. Well, kind of, yeah. I mean, in the sense that he didn't choose you. He had a decision to make about whether he was going to embarrass you in this moment, because here you are offering yourself to him, essentially. And, I mean, the choices are to embarrass you or to be open to it.
Or you
Given
can say,
those options.
or you can say, I have a girlfriend, or I just don't be disrespectful.
Yeah,
Like, no, thank God.
but I mean,
I've been turned down.
My thing is, like, you got to either choose to hurt her feelings or lie or accept it.
How you hurting her feelings?
Because you gotta turn her down. Yeah, if you reject a woman and she put herself out there, that shit hurts. I don't care who you are.
So this is Tuesday. Rejection is a part of life. What do you? I'm confused. I'm confused. Like, that's every day. I get told no at work, church, council meetings, everywhere. No, you can't. I gotta figure it the fuck out. I gotta figure out how to get around no every day.
I know he not on here, right? But I remember I was in college and it was a guy that I was, quote unquote dating. We wasn't dating, y'all know.
Quote unquote.
We're dating in my mind, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, tell me anything. Yeah, okay.
One day I was just like, yeah, man, I'm gonna tell him that I think we should, like, go steady. Like, I think that, like, I'm gonna let him know. And he was like, nah, like, I really just think that we should be friends. I was like, wow. So crazy. Like, I put myself out there because I was like, I feel like he the one. And he was like, nah, like,
I don't think I am. I don't think I'm that guy.
Oh, to be honest with you?
Not that guy.
That's cold. Did you ever, like, oh, she left? Yeah, that's tough.
Rejection, then. That's what. So that women can't do a reality. Women can't take rejection. And rejection is part of reality. So if they don't at the same level that we did, right? How many times we've been told no in a bar or at a club? I think this is the millionth time.
But that's my thing, is I typically don't put myself in a position to be told no, because the way I do it, I'll just go up there organically, and so it's not a yes or no thing with me. It's sort of like, you can choose not to speak to me and kind of give me the vibe that, it's not a good idea to continue this conversation, but it ain't never like a, hey, you want to go, yes or no, and then she say no. Like, it would be like, if I was a Jew, if I was to decide to do something like that, I would be in the bar and, somebody will fall, and I'm like, man, that looked like a cartoon character just now. Like, he felt like a cartoon. And she would agree and laugh, or she'd be like, yeah, and walk away. And that's kind of the sign right there. Like, if she stands, she laugh, and she agree, and we talking now. Now we talking.
Yeah.
It's
just natural. It's just natural.
You know what I mean?
I got you.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't even think like
I think there's a level of reality that women need to have in this situation. I think that the reason most things, and also some men are approaching women at the same clip they were in the past. So it's just different now. Some dudes don't want to get caught with whatever. They don't want to get hit with this or hit or whatever. I had a young lady, I was watching this something, and it said it was two beautiful sisters. They were talking about how a group of black men wouldn't talk to them, but they was talking to the two white girls. And I was like, I don't know if that's accurate or not. But I was just like, they said they were just mingling and talking. And the black girls, they said something on the way out. Mm-hmm. And the dude was like, oh, we're here for a reunion. And went back to doing what he was doing. Like, he was real dismissive. I was like, he just answered your question. So I have to see all this stuff like in real time. I think both people, I think if you see someone you find attractive, you go up there and say something. Women shoot their shot by looking at you from across the club and then they'll say that. I'm like, I don't understand that. Like, I don't get that.
That's only you look younger girls do that. You don't do that.
I seen it when I was in the Trophy Lounge in San Diego. The older lady did that.
Yeah, the Trophy Lounge is real.
One time for the Trophy Lounge, y'all. No, you know.
You can't get somebody that's on your level in there. Why are trying to get when you trying to go to Trophy Lounge? You have no skill. You have no.
If you were in the Navy and you was in San Diego, California between the years of 2000 and probably like 2010, you know the Trophy Lounge.
Trophy Lounge.
You know what I'm talking about. It's probably different years. Those are just years that I know about.
That was a wise version of the Cellar. You go in the
Yeah.
cellar, you leave with something.
Yeah.
you leave it with
But
something.
it's,
Yeah.
Trevor Lounge was like its own special, unique entity because that was where, like, that's where the Jodies was at. Everybody knew that's where the Jodies was at. So if you was in there, you was looking for a Jody. So, you know what I mean? We all know what it is.
People was keeping impunity in there. I'm like, y'all
Yeah.
just been,
Everybody in
just left
Trevor
there.
Lounge is dirty. All y'all dirty.
Dirty, like, yeah. All of y'all are nasty. I can do whatever I want to y'all. This is dope. Mm.
But anyway, I think this the point was just to make the point that women don't get to choose who they're with long term, and that's why they aren't looking for that. That's why they get to choose men based on looks and stuff like that. Like, men do not get to do that because we'll end up in a bad situation.
That's a great.
Ooh, here's a question for women. You're gonna have to represent all women on this one, Dom. So dig deep. Boom. You meet a dude, you like a dude, you with this dude. He leave you alone in his house for the first time, and he not coming back for hours. What's the first thing you do?
He's not coming back for hours. What is
Hours. He at work. He not coming back. So you know he ain't coming back. He left. He going to work. He not coming back for hours. What's the first thing you're gonna do? You in his house. You alone. What's the first thing you gonna do?
I'm at his house. I'm alone. I'm about to raid this place.
What you looking for? What are you looking for? That's the important part. You can rate it.
I don't know. I'm looking for an old picture.
I told you, right
Old
there.
picture. I want to know what she looks like. I don't know
The lack of rationale. She don't know what she did it for. She just got up and start touching stuff. She don't know why she doing
what
it.
she looked like.
Who is
I want to know.
she?
I don't know.
Who is she?
I don't know.
I don't even know. That's what I'm looking for too.
I don't know. We gonna find out when we looking around here. You know.
That's funny. Would you do that for real?
What kind of pills she be taking? You need to buy it all. Oh,
Look at this. Okay, let me look this up. What's this?
okay, wow. Yeah.
What's this thing for schizophrenia?
Yeah.
2 pills to treat schizophrenia. Dang.
So what's crazy? I had a this is a long time ago. Long time ago. I used shampoo and conditioner. So I had a young lady. She stayed. I came back home. She was like, "So you're a whore?" I said, "Excuse me? Excuse me?" She said, "All the men I've ever talked to only use shampoo. What is this conditioner here? Why you got all these hair products? What bitch you got here?" I said, "What is pink lotion? I can't have pink lotion. What is wrong with you? You'll never see that day again." Like, she messed with all she looked like, "So you be reading all these books?" I said, "Why are you going through all of my stuff? What is wrong with you?"
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why I did it.
And
That's what I be talking to, the lack of rationale. What happened?
I'm gonna leave some undergarments right over here by the bed where you can't.
Why do y'all lick it to where you can't find it? Where you just stuffed somewhere.
Right there. That's what I'm gonna do.
First of all, that's ridiculous because if she over there, she's not gonna care that your undergarments are there.
She over there. Yeah, she over there. She already knows what it is. Like, yeah.
You know, like she, you know, if I already convinced her to get that far, the fact that your undergarments are there is not a deterrent. Whatever, you can try though, I guess. My ex for sure did that.
Yo, this girl found a pair of scrubs in here today. "Don't you work at Verizon?" I said, that is interesting. You found
Verizon started wearing scrubs for the COVID.
Oh,
I had them stuffed up under something. I had them stuffed behind, and I was like, "You found scrubs?" She's like, "You
had a
fucking
break.
nurses now?"
Breakup. Is it at that point that you're deleting the pictures, the messages, all the things that remind me of you? Is right when you break up, or do y'all keep that stuff for months and years after?
I have never deleted anything.
I keep it all.
Right.
I got like 7 relationships on Instagram right now.
I keep it all. Hey, listen, that day you came home smacked from brunch, you wanted to record something, I got it all. I got it all. If you want to, I got it all.
Wait,
I got it all.
if you get married, you're not like deleting like old pictures and stuff? Like you know, keep all that stuff in your phone? I think not.
I mean, that's my thing. If I got a girl who cares about that and she knows it's there, she wants it gone, sure. But like I don't. So that's my thing. Me personally, I don't go back into my Instagram years and years and years
Yeah,
to
I
look
don't
at old stuff.
Oh
do it. Yeah, I don't do
Whatever's in
it.
there is in there.
no,
Yeah.
like phone, your freaking camera roll.
Why,
You like you
why
Yeah.
are
don't.
you interested in this phone this evening? What is with you in the phone stuff? Let that go, Dom. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna let the phone go. It's
Are
okay.
you going through and you deleting that stuff? No.
I don't think I have anything that old in my phone. My phone is like probably most you gonna find here is probably a month old, maybe month or two. It's
I
not
got
years.
stuff from 2013 in my phone. I got to go back and find. I don't got time to find all
I've
that stuff.
I've heard y'all say that you never delete like a certain type of media from your phone, and I'm
For sure not.
That's
It's not that I don't
bad.
delete it out of my phone. It's somewhere. It's probably not in my phone.
That's why my Apple ID is none of your business, because it's something that don't concern you. See what I'm saying? I'm trying to save you from yourself. I'm trying to save you from yourself. That's why you don't need it.
Samsung don't got that.
Yeah, you do. It's a Gmail backup, baby. It's a Gmail. I got you.
I don't have that. If Gmail do back stuff up, I don't have a Gmail account, so it doesn't matter.
There you go. So I don't have. Which Gmail? I don't have
one of those.
I'm
on Hotmail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a Yahoo. I don't have one. I don't have
Catch me on Hotmail, sweetheart.
Like, dude, like this one girl didn't even want her dude to have a privacy screening. It's like, what you got a privacy screening for?
Yeah.
He's like, because when I be texting, I don't want people looking at what I'm looking at. Like, I don't know.
You
Just
got a privacy screen? You got a
Do I
privacy
have one? I don't have anything private about me, man. It's just me and my son.
You look like you got a privacy screen.
Nah, I don't have anything to hide from anyone. Whatever.
I couldn't hear you. I couldn't hear your last question, Dom. I'm just going to move forward.
She said, "Do you have a privacy screen, Bucko?"
I heard it.
Mitch, she wanted to know if you got a privacy screen.
On which phone? On which phone? On which phone? On which phone? That's the real question.
My man got 2 phones, so already he's strike 2.
Yeah, don't see that second phone. They don't like nothing. What's this phone? That's for work. What's the other phone? I can't have 2 phones. All right, well.
Bro, you work at Verizon, bro. You don't need a company phone.
Oh,
I got a company phone, dude.
sir, don't answer my question with a question. All right, that's how I know you're lying. That's how. Yeah.
Yo, it's crazy. I haven't met Diamond once in my whole life. I feel like we go together because she be asking questions like.
Who is that? What you mean? Who is this?
Really? Who's who? Who was who? Like, yeah. Dom on my ass. I think Dom heard my phone go off one night. She said, "Who's that?" I said, "Shit, I don't know." Next question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be dropping, but what's I gonna say? Boom, boom, boom. I think we kind of beat that horse. I'm gonna skip that.
Yeah.
Does a man, do you feel like a man who keeps an overnight bag in his car is a whore?
Yeah, he's a slut bucket.
You think he's a slut because he keeps an overnight bag?
Slut bucket. You got a whole bag.
That's interesting.
You got a whole bag. If you have a whole bag,
You are a hoe. You are
a whole bag.
You are.
Now, if you keep bags,
not just prepared.
No, if you got gym stuff in there, here's the thing: gym stuff doubles as hoe stuff. So it's crazy. I've looked at the stuff I play basketball in versus stuff I wear if I was on a night mission. It's very similar, except for the shorts, and I got the same slides. But it depends.
What if he's just being hygienic?
You're a whore. No, you're a slut. You're a bucket. You go for nothing. You go
That's
for
unreal.
nothing. I don't respect you.
They said,
You go for nothing. I don't respect. Ma'am, I didn't hear a word she said. What'd you say, ma'am? Oh,
she's having a tough time.
yeah. But
it was me last week, so I can't really talk. Yeah.
Also, at this point, are you spending the night with chicks when you go over there? Like, are you spending the night?
I mean, if you got a bag, I imagine that's what's happening.
But here's my thing. If it's your girl, then yeah. But if you just keep one on you and who just has a random sex throughout the week, like that you don't plan
Yeah.
for, like
That's the
that's
thing.
always.
Like, it's probably your girl that you, to some degree, don't mind spending the night at her house, kind of thing. Yeah, right?
That's cool. Yeah, that's cool. But if you like, if we was like Lake Erie days, you pop the trunk and what's that? That's my slides, my case some shit pop off. That's you a hoe. You are a hoe. I don't know. There is no.
Oh,
There's
man.
nothing wrong. Look, there's nothing wrong with the privacy screen, G. Nothing wrong with it. Body love. How are you? Yeah.
My love is in here.
Yeah, like it was saying body love. But there's nothing wrong with like a privacy screen. But that's real talk. If you as a man or a woman, if you keep a go bag and you slept it up. I'm not judging you. That's real talk.
I just feel like, so we were talking about the fact that, I mean, it could be the fact that you got a shorty that you kind of rock with a little bit. And so when you be going knowing you're going to spend the night.
I'm talking about them random encounters that can pop up out of nowhere. That's hoe behavior.
Yes.
I don't know. I guess.
He said, what's wrong with the to-go bag? Everything is wrong with it, brother. Everything is wrong with it. You shouldn't be out there having random sexual encounters with women of the night. Give them my phone number. We can talk about that. Huh?
That is funny. I missed all of those daggone comments. I don't even know how that happened, but it happened. But anyway,
But what do you think? What do you think, Dom? I think having a to-go bag is just a tad bit slutty.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm not
cool.
I'm not packing a bag for nothing that I haven't discussed, right? Like
exactly.
I haven't discussed the fact that I'm coming to your house tonight, then there's not a fucking bag in my car.
Also,
I mean, yeah, okay. But I don't think
if it's the first time we smash it and you bring a bag, I'm like, so how often do you be doing this? With you just out here with a bag, and then what if I don't want to spend the night? Like what if we didn't talk about any of these things? Like you just assuming.
Great.
Like you got a lot of things. Yeah. Like what are you doing
Great
here?
point.
You know what I'm saying?
But at the same time, right? This can also be very comparative to the fact that how dudes just magically have condoms all the time. Like, did you know?
Well, I mean, it's kind of a dude rule to keep one in your wallet. Like from the time, when you're 18 and up.
Right.
Yeah, you just keep one around.
Be relative, just so you're always prepared. I don't know.
Well, my thing is, I mean, I'm 40 now, so you ain't got to worry about me.
You ain't got no condom. Yeah, I ain't worried. I don't have them.
The condom game passed me by, sweetheart.
I'm 37. I can't put a condom on my shit. I just like, look,
I missed that. Wait.
For condoms. I'm too old for condoms. Like I just. And that's why I gotta get a girlfriend, because I gotta go wrong. Gotta go wrong. I just
way.
Condom is for 25, 26, 27. That's a young man's game. I'm 35 plus.
That's right.
Yeah. Sorry. Them dead
condoms is like gangbanging, dog. It's like, when you young, it's fun.
Yeah, now it's like.
That's serious business you asking for now.
I gotta get hard, put the condom on, stay hard. It's like rubbing a tire in my room. No, I don't do all that. It's just
a lot going on.
Yeah,
I gotta
good. That's why
pay my home insurance. It's just a lot going on. You know what I mean?
Condom, condom.
Israel's at war with Hamas. It's just a lot.
You talking about a condom? You get your lame ass out my face. I'm getting.
You add a condom to it? Like,
I'm already over here. I'm already over here past my bedtime.
Clown. I'm getting clown for bringing up condoms.
Having safe sex? Safe sex, yeah.
Like, what'd she say?
Safe sex. How I heard that shit. Come out here with that.
Like, AIDS is over with. Like, what?
Yeah, AIDS is over with. Yeah,
y'all, just a disclaimer, AIDS is not over with. Okay, it's still out there, still very real.
That's why we don't do you got to get a girlfriend or a boyfriend so y'all can go raw. But that condom stuff,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, G.
That's why she can't be allowed to cheat on you, man. That's why the cheating stuff got to stop, G. Sneaky links and all that, that is not okay. Y'all ain't out there protecting yourselves neither.
Yeah, like I can put a trash bag, let me put my balls in there too, but I ain't wearing no more condoms. I'm sorry, I gotta get a girlfriend.
Yeah.
That's it.
Boom. Here's a question. Lock is in there.
He's
you keep knocking the phone with her hand. I'm wondering what's going on with you, Dom. I ain't want to say nothing. I ain't wanted to be the one to say. But anyway, what was I gonna say?
I really haven't put on a condom in a while. Like, but I don't really be having sex like that. But I ain't put on a condom in a clip.
It's easy to not wear a condom when you're not having sex.
Yeah, like this is not for me. Like,
oh,
what's crazy,
man?
Was it crazy? I be in Walmart. I walk right past them shit like they don't even exist. Like that's crazy. Y'all still doing y'all still doing that? All right, moving forward. Moving on.
Yeah.
Bonnie Love.
Boom!
I'm just joking, Bonnie Love. I'm just joking. We're gonna be safe.
We're
gonna be safe.
Oh, I got a good question, but Dom need to come in here for this. I can't waste this one. I cannot waste this one, so I'm gonna just wait till she come back. Boom. Let me move on to another one. Oh, that's another good one. I gotta wait for her. Okay. Boom. Okay. So here's the question: what you think? If you come home from a deployment, right, or say you went somewhere as a contractor this side, right? Boom. And when you get home, your wife, your mom, your sister, and your daughter are there to welcome you home. Who get the first hug in your mind? They all there.
My wife.
That's tight.
My wife gets first
Off
hug.
rip. I wonder if that's a result of our relationships with our moms. You know what I'm saying? Like, some dudes would be like, definitely mom.
I mean, some dudes would say that their daughter, like the daughter would intercept and run and take off running, jump in there. But I mean, I'm going for my wife. That's the lady. I mean, she's the queen. I love her above everything. Like the fact that people is putting their kids above their spouses, that shit's crazy to me too. That's another horse for different. That's no different conversation. But no, G.
I agree that it is the wife, but she said, I think it depends on who gets to him first. So, okay, that's a good question or a good, caveat, but then say they all get there at the same time.
It's my wife. It's my wife.
Yeah. I think so too.
I'll get my wife first.
But I think that might be, I was just thinking, what if that's a consequence of how we came up? You know what I mean?
I mean, no, because my mom and I, granted, the relationship hasn't been as smooth as I would have liked it to have been, of course. But that's the same thing as, like, if I'm picking up my mom up from the airport, who ride in the front seat, my wife or my mom? I think that my wife would probably get in the back, but I wouldn't expect my wife to move. My wife's here. My mom can get in the back seat, make sure her luggage is in the back, and she's straight. It ain't that.
Yeah, I agree with that, but I wouldn't even think it would be a question. I think my mom should know that she's getting in the back seat.
In the back seat. Yeah, you know you're getting in the back. Like,
yeah. Don't make my wife have to tell you to get in the back. You know what I'm saying? Like,
don't make my wife have to act up in here.
Yeah. Wife in the front seat.
Don't act like you don't know. This thing, my mom would act like she don't know that she.
Yeah, and then be mad at me for even suggesting that that's the thing, right?
And I gotta show my ass at the airport in front of all these people. All right. Get in the back seat.
That's the thing, because your mom gonna turn up in public. Like, she's not gonna care.
Jen's gonna turn up. So I'm gonna have to calm her. I'm gonna have to go to her level.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go to her level. But no, man, no, my wife's in the front seat.
She said, no, if she insists, then it's cool, but wife off top. If who insists? If your mom insists, then it's cool that you say your wife you can get in the back because my mom insists. But what are you saying then?
That's crazy.
My
mom is getting in the back.
Getting in the back.
If she don't act right, she be getting in that Uber. I'll send her over. So don't play with me.
Uber everywhere.
Play with me, these people.
Yeah. Let me see.
Is Dom coming back?
I don't know. Is this past our hour? We are past the hour mark, so maybe not. And remember, so okay, that was the thing, y'all.